Now I thought I'd answer the question that absolutely everyone is dying to know, since a few viewers noticed on YouTube. What happened to the door? Right? I've kept it pretty quiet, haven't said anything, not too much of a secret, but obviously there's a big hole in the side of my tractor here, and not ideal. Actually was very handy in the summertime when we were doing a bit of hay and the new bits of kit that we'll talk about in another video. But and it's handy the whole time. I'd nearly think of redesigning some sort of, telehandler door that sits around the wheel, but that's another highfalutin idea that just won't happen and shouldn't happen. But it's handy enough not having the door. But I'm having to park the left side of the tractor in against the shed every night, and there is some days it's getting all wet, which is no real bother to it, but just absolute mess really. So I've had more people ask me about this than we're looking forward to seeing what the new tractor was back a couple of months ago. But you might be asking how I broke it. So I was coming around here with the John Deere. I had a trailer on, and there was a neighbour over, and when there's someone over, you're not in your own routine, and just I wasn't thinking straight. Completely not his fault. Just yourself, you might be rushing and doing things a bit quick. But anyway, it was just parked there. I was down chatting to him. I hopped back up in the tractor, left the door open, thinking I'd be able to swing around here with it open. Completely stupid, completely fucking ridiculous. But yeah, it just about caught it there on the bit of a fence. And a lot of people wondering, is the glass broke? It's not. You wouldn't break this glass fairly easily, I don't think. Very thick John Deere glass, but just the hinges broke. Didn't take much to break them at all. They're weak enough. I think it's a common fault on them John Deeres that the pins fall out in them, and the plastic on the hinges do break on people. But I definitely sent it the last 10%. But sure, the hinges were already on their way out. I was planning on replacing them. I am going replacing all the hinges now, because when I bought the tractor, I was actually given one of these hinges, and of course, knowing my luck, it was this side, which is broken. You can see there. Must be fairly common. Just a weak design in it. But I had the new hinge there, wrong side door, broke the other one. But new hinges all around, I'd say, and you can expect a video on that. A lot of people are asking and wondering how the John Deere is treating me so far, and I can't complain at all. Like, I'm using this thing way more than the case, just because it is more capable. Nice tractor to use, to sit up in and take for a long or short journey, whatever you're at. I just want to use it more. It's just a better thing to be using all day, to be sitting up in all day, than the case ever was. I don't know for what reason. Obviously this thing has a few issues of its own that I'm going to take care of, but because it's a John Deere, and because it's a John Deere of this age, so many people have them, and so many people have the same experiences on them, I can find all sorts of information on the internet, and that alone is just a massive help and a massive up for the tractor, because there wasn't too much information on the 4230s, rare enough tractor, and just what I've noticed so far, the design and the effort and the time that went into drawing up these tractors, like they have everything figured out. No doubt, just a great machine. There will be bits and bobs I'll be doing to it to the next couple of months and years, but absolutely love this tractor. It's definitely a good one. Another question I'm getting all the time is there a front loader on it yet? Have you got your front loader? What front loader are you getting? And I've one sourced. I have my name down on it. The only thing that's stopping me is going up to Derry to get it. And there's no real rush from your man selling it, but I will have it sorted within the month is my hope. Everything might change, nothing's set in stone, but within the month I'll be putting a front loader on there. The cows are still out grazing. Don't know if you see them there, but yeah, all the cattle are still out on the field grazing. It's the 2nd of November. A lot of people I see all over Ireland and the UK putting their cattle in. Obviously it's that time of year, November, but it's been a bit of a better year for us, and we're just trying to push it as long as we can. They'll only be out another week. We're supplement feeding them a bit of hay, and they're loving that. They're just gorging through it, so they are. Bit of homemade hay, and they don't have much grass left out there either. So yeah, another 5, 6, 7 days and they'll be back in the slats. I'm gonna have to clean out the slats as well. That's only gonna be a half day's work, but no, as I was saying, I do plan, it's right on top of the list, putting a front loader on the tractor, because of course I went and sold a perfectly good tractor with a loader on it and got this yoke, but I don't regret it, and the only thing that'll fix it is to put a loader on, and that's an easy job. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. One thing that'll hopefully help me pay for it is this scrap metal. So we were collecting, sorry about the sun now, it's late enough. The days are awful short with the time going back. It's dark at 5 o'clock now, but there was an awful heap of scrap metal there, and I added to it a couple old machines and a couple cars and engines and all other bits, farm waste and bit of scrap for my own few projects. While the steel price is as good as it is now, I said get all of that stuff away. I have enough to fill a truck, so they'll come out, and they did, and just show you a bit of that now. A few bits left in here. You can see the old hay rake, hay bob here, big metal gears and steel chain on it. So yeah, great job. They just cleaned out that corner, got rid of those old couple of cars. It's a nice relieving feeling to clean and get rid of those bits of clutter, especially on a big bit of land like this. There could be bits all over the place, but I absolutely scalped the farm for every bit of scrap steel that I could, try and fill a lorry load, and I did. And we'll see how much that gets me. It mightn't get me too much, but it'll definitely help towards getting a front loader. So I won't tell you what make or what sort of loader I have in mind, but yeah, I have it sourced. It's up in Derry. It was on Dundee. It's a handy loader. It's coming off a 2650. I'm fairly sure the brackets will fit, if not with a bit of minor adjustment, maybe a few more or different mounting holes in it, but maybe someone out there will help me on that. Will a 2650 brackets fit on this 6200? They're both 4-cylinder John Deere's. I'm not sure about that, but no, I have a loader in mind, and I think it would be great. There's new hoses on it. It's self-leveling. Wasn't sure to go self-leveling or not. I think it'll be handy for pallet work, which I'm going to do a lot of, and as well just getting deliveries of steel or whatever, pallets and fertilizer, and that would be very handy. But bucket work, obviously, it limits you a bit, but I think I'll just go for it. I found a nice loader and it has self-leveling, so we'll give that one a go. It comes with the dung fork as well, so it's a good deal I found, and it's a good loader. New pipes on it, electric joystick, has a hydraulic block, brackets, everything there, and ready for me to put it on. Finally, I'd like to give a bit of a shout out to Liam Reid. Just contacted me through Snapchat there recently, and just giving me all sorts of support and encouragement, and wonderful feedback on the farm and the channel, and giving me some great ideas and motivation for future projects as well. And that's all from me today. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe to the channel. Plenty more like this. I want to keep it honest and real on the channel here, and I can't exactly show you everything as it's happening, just because some weeks you just wouldn't believe the amount of things going wrong, mistakes made, and whatever else. Just trying to keep on top of this stuff. Sometimes you'd go crazy, and then trying to film that, you wouldn't go near a camera. Nothing major, but you know yourselves, anyone on a farm, just little bits and bobs here, fixing up bits of boundaries and gaps and fences and whatever else may happen, preparing animals for moving across different bits of grazing and that, and maintaining the machines and the cars. And it's not just the farm here, so you know yourselves, there's enough hardship to tell a few lifetimes of stories, but we'll try and get the best bits.